So, Sean, why don't we start with you? And why don't you tell us about this initiative that you have started here that you're looking for many people to sign? And tell us a little bit about it and why should we sign it? And for those who may not even understand the topic or why there's even an issue, maybe you could speak to that a little bit.
Sure. Thank you so much, Pastor Victor. I really appreciate the opportunity to share with you guys. Yeah, so the ministry I'm in is called Love Life. We engaged with the evangelical church to have an answer for the greatest moral issue of our day, which is the abortion and orphan crisis. And we're currently working on a new initiative. It's called Pastor Pledge. And anybody that has questions about it, they can go to pastorpledge.com. But what it is, it's a two-pronged approach. What it is, it's a plea to President Trump to follow through what he said he was going to do and defund Planned Parenthood. That's the first part. And the second part, which to us is the most important part, is we're asking pastors. It's called Pastor Pledge. It's a promise from pastors to turn their churches into a place of refuge for the hurting and broken who find themselves running to the abortion clinic, running to Planned Parenthood instead of the church. So, really, our drive, our heart in this is really the church is the answer for the greatest moral injustice of our day. And we're using this pledge. It's going to be put on the desk and put in front of President Trump on or before June 24th, this June 24th. And we want to get 1,000+ signatures that President Trump is going to see. And he's going to read this pledge that you can see on the website and just essentially just saying things that are part of his already party lines and stuff. But really what it's saying is it's our acknowledgement that the church should be the answer for this, and that what we are saying, we're just not asking President Trump to do something, but what we're saying is pastors across the United States, across denominational lines, are going to stand for life and righteousness in their community.
Pastor Ty, I'm going to come to you now for a second. When you think about this pledge that you could possibly sign, number one, have you signed it yet? And number two, is there something? Why should a pastor sign this pledge?
Okay. Yes, I signed it. Actually, Sean gave me a hard time last week because for some reason I kind of stuck it off on the back of my desk. I didn't sign it immediately. But yeah, I signed it. We've been connected with Love Life for quite a while now, and I love their position on looking out for these unborn babies or preborn babies, and even for moms and new baby families and the whole deal. In this particular, though, I think it's important that pastors take a stand so we can express the importance of looking after that little soul that cannot look for himself. Will it bring up discussions? Yeah. Will people have some arguments? Yeah, they will. What I found, though, from the apologetic side is I'm not looking to win a battle on this about people being wrong for aborting or right for aborting. What I'm really looking to do is have a conversation that specifically supports those little babies and at least gives them a voice in society. And us taking actions like this, even if it just brings up a conversation, should at the very least get a bunch of pastors willing to take a little bit of a risk, step out there and say, I'm going to do what's right for God, even if it's going to cause me a little bit of challenge.
Thank you so much, Pastor Ty. Now, Sean, now you tell us then, how can we sign this pledge? And why shouldn't we wait to sign this pledge? How do we do it? And why shouldn't we wait?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can go on, and maybe we can share the link, pastorpledge.com. There's a simple link, pastorpledge.com. You click the link. It's really easy. It takes a few seconds to populate, put your church information on there. And then there's follow through information that you can get, and you can designate to somebody within your church or another pastor in your church, or you yourself, pastor, can follow these steps in order to fulfilling this promise of being a place of refuge. And then why not? Well, I mean, today is the day of salvation. And I mean, if any administration is going to do something about it, and as Chad shared, this administration is doing something about it. And I believe it's on the church to follow through with that. So today's the day of salvation. Now is our opportunity. So that would be my answer to that, Pastor Victor.
Pastor Ty, it looks like you've unmuted here,
Yeah,
so we'll give you the last word here. Go ahead.
I did want to just jump in and say, hey, all my fellow pastors here in Orange County, man, let's make a big statement as a group. You know, we're all pretty united about a lot of things. Let's be united about this. Protect these little babies. Move this forward. We're not alone. It's happening all over the nation. But, you know, out here in California, where all the fruits and the nuts are supposedly located, why don't we step up and be the right guys, okay? Pull it out, sign it. It'll take you about 30 seconds, and you'll feel good about it. Amen.